I'm doing Elphaba themed makeup, but I'm not going to be painting myself green or anything like. Okay, by the way, I'm like very out of it right now because I'm in a lot of pain. I have arthritis. I'll be doing some green eyeshadow, green lipstick. I got some green lipstick here, and then I'm gonna be doing like a black on the outside, a black ombre green lip. Before I do all of the green makeup, I'm gonna put some concealer under my eyes and then cover up my acne. I'm gonna use, it's Almay Light Medium. It's a skin clearing foundation. No, a clear complexion concealer because I have had acne my whole life. It's genetic. It's annoying, but this is just, this is just what I have, so I'm just gonna cover up my acne so it looks better with the makeup. So far this concealer hasn't oxidized at all and looked really orange, because sometimes light medium foundations and concealers just look so orange, and I hate it, and I don't know why it does that, because it's like, guys, I know that I'm a shade light medium, why are you making me look like you know who when I am trying to wear it? I can move my neck now, but it still hurts so bad, so I have pain patches all over my neck right now. But I went to a massage therapist and stuff, and they were like, oh, you have a pinched nerve, and I'm like, oh, amazing, great. But I've always had joint pain my whole entire life, and I never really knew why, because I always had really bad migraines, but then whenever I have migraines, my head hurts really bad at the same time, and I'm like, oh, that's no, wait, whenever I had really bad migraines, my neck hurts at the same time. And growing up, I thought that my head just hurt so bad that it was making my neck hurt as well. And migraine medication never worked on me, so I'm like, oh, I don't know what's going on. And then one doctor I saw recently was like, oh, you have tension headaches. I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh yeah, so migraine medication isn't going to work for that because you have tension headaches. I'm like, okay, period. So I'm going to mix these two colors for the concealer under my eyes, just because this one's a little bit too like orangey, so this evens it out. I always like had weird joint pain, like my wrists weren't able to move sometimes when I was a kid, and then as a teenager, and when I was working retail full time, it was really freaking hard for me to do that all the time because I couldn't use my wrist sometimes. So I would wrap my wrist up, and for like a week straight, just like my left or my right wrist would be out of commission, and then I would get like a random, like when I was in like jiu-jitsu, karate, running, and then at my retail job, my foot would just like start cramping up. For some reason I was like embarrassed to tell anyone that my foot was cramping up, so then it just looked so weird. Like I was just like started twitching, my foot was like dying, and I feel like nobody knew what was happening, but I was just too embarrassed to tell people that, yeah, it's cause like I have pain in my foot. So yeah, I would get like a lot of weird aches and pains. Thought it was normal. Like if you are a woman and you go to the doctor about pain, they're just like, oh, everyone deals with pain, you're overreacting, da 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 da. So I just thought my joint pain was normal and that everyone had joint pain, and I was like, oh yeah, everyone has joint pain. And then I remember like I was talking to like my husband and other people more recently, and they were like, no, not everyone has joint pain. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then arthritis runs in my family, so then I was like, oh, doesn't everyone also have arthritis? And then my husband was like, no. And then I was talking to other people, I'm like, do people in your family not have arthritis? Like, this is a very common thing, like everyone have arthritis. And then my husband and other people were like, no, not everyone has arthritis. I think it's just your family. I think there's something wrong with you. Like, not everyone is just always in pain all the time and has aches and pains and whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then my brother started getting headaches, and when he would get headaches, he started getting this, he's younger than me, so he started getting the same thing that I was getting. He would get headaches every day, and his neck and shoulders would hurt, and his wrists would hurt, and his knees would hurt, and his feet would hurt, and his spine would hurt. And then when I was younger, my mom was like, everyone's in pain, you're so silly. And everyone was like, oh, all women are in pain, whatever, like, just get over it. So I'm like, okay. But then when my brother is in pain and he's dealing with the exact same thing that I was dealing with, they were like, maybe this isn't normal, maybe we should go to a doctor. So then my brother went to a doctor, and he has arthritis. So now I'm like, oh, okay, so I guess I have arthritis. I will go to the doctor about eventually. Like, there's just some things that are so obvious that I just don't need to get, like, diagnosed with to know that I have it, because I'm like, oh no, everything makes sense. Like, this is why my neck always hurts when my head is hurting, because the arthritis is giving me a headache. It's not my headache giving me back pain. It's my back pain giving me a headache. So yeah, there's really no cure for arthritis, and it runs in my family, like, really bad. Like, my grandpa's hands were, like, really crooked, and he couldn't really, like, use them very well, and it runs on my dad's side of the family as well. I might go to a doctor just so I can get some pain management, but a lot of the pain management that are pill form that I was researching basically just works like ibuprofen. And I'm like, then I'll just buy ibuprofen. And then a lot of the pain medicine that works really well is an injectable that you, like, inject in your leg or your stomach, and I have a fear of needles. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that, but if it gets really bad, I'll do that. But right now, what I'm doing is I'm just taking supplements to try to, like, combat it and try to keep it okay for as long as I can. I'm taking, like, a joint supplement that has, like, turmeric and stuff in it for inflammation, and then a collagen supplement, and omega-3 oil. I don't think I'm taking anything else. Yeah, I think that's all I'm taking for it right now, but yeah, hopefully that helps with my arthritis and joint pain. But it kind of sucks because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so young and I have arthritis. What is this? What's going on? I want to start out doing this eyeshadow. I thought this eyeshadow would look really good, and I do have some green eyeshadow here. I thought I had more green. I guess I don't. I have these two green, and then I guess that's kind of considered green. So I have some tape left over from a surgery that I had, and I kind of just want to, like, tape along the side of where my eyeliner is, just so when I, like, do the green eyeshadow all over my face, you know when you do eyeshadow and you do a lot of it, sometimes it can just, like, get all over your face. Does that make any sense? I feel like that doesn't make sense. I want to do a white base on my eye, just so maybe the colors show up more vibrant. I'm not sure if that'll do anything, but I've seen people do it before, so I feel like it'll look good. I'm trying to see, like, what brushes don't already have eyeshadow on it. That's good enough. This brush isn't blending very well. Okay, it's working enough. It's not really spreading the product that well, but it was a cheap brush. So, oop, maybe that's a little bit too much as well. Oh well. I am going to be going to a convention with my friend / cousin, and she's going to be Elphaba. Nope. Oh my gosh, she's going to be Glinda. I'm going to be Elphaba. I'm testing out the makeup that I want to do for the convention, just because I want to see if it looks good. I don't know if it's going to look good. I don't want to paint myself green, so I am just going to do green makeup. I feel like this is a good eyeshadow base. So in the picture, maybe I'll add some yellow too, because it kind of looks yellow. We'll see what I'm doing. I'm going to go in with the lighter green first. The darker green. This is the palette I'm using, by the way. It's called Fantasy, Changeable Fantasy. It was just like $5 on Amazon, and I got it 3 years ago, so I mean, it does the job. I definitely should have done the eyeshadow first. Not the eyeshadow. Yeah, the eyeshadow first, and then the eyeliner, but oh well. I already had eyeliner on for the day. I kind of feel like it's going up too high, but it's not, because it's also going up very high on her. It's fine. It's fine. It has some black here, so I'm gonna try to add black. Let me see, what brush did I use for black eyeshadow? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go in with the black in this palette.
Please work.
I don't know if you can tell, but there's like some, there's like some eyeshadow on here, and I wanted to prevent the eyeshadow from falling onto the rest of my face. I think I am gonna add a little bit of yellow, just so the green sort of looks a little bit brighter. I don't know. If that looks horrible, I'm just gonna go over it with the light green again, so it looks better. That's a lot of yellow on this brush. Wait, I actually think that looks good. I think, yes. Gonna put green eyeshadow under my eyes now. A little bit of black under my eye. To go over my eyeliner because it's covered with eyeshadow and I want it to be just a little bit darker and look a little bit better. This little like eyelash brush eyeliner, and I wanted to add an eyelash or two under my eyes because I thought that would maybe look good. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. If it looks bad, let's just pretend it's not there. Does that look good or no? I don't know. The scent of this, it smells like peppermint so strong, it's burning my eyes. It's burning my eyes, but we're gonna pretend that's not happening. I'm not gonna do any more because I'm too scared I'm gonna mess it up. I feel like this is drying out, even though I just bought it. Or maybe it's just because I usually put it straight on my eyes and I don't put it on after I have like concealer and eyeshadow and everything on. And maybe that's just making it harder to put on. I'm just gonna use eyeshadow for my eyebrows. It's never done me wrong before, so I feel like it'll be fine. Like, because whenever I do eyeshadow on my actual eyes, my eyelids, sometimes it gets smudgy if I get too hot, but it's never done that on my eyebrows. And I usually just use eyeshadow on my eyebrows most of the time whenever I do my eyebrows, just because it's really easy to take off and it stays on really, really well. I feel like one eyebrow is darker than the other. Oh well, let me just make this one darker. I'm gonna add some green. I'm gonna use the dark green eyeshadow. Maybe this won't look good, I'm not sure. Some white eyeshadow. I'm gonna use this pressed powder foundation, or loose powder foundation, not pressed powder, my bad, by Neutrogena. What's the shade? Classic Ivory number 10. I'm gonna add the green. That green is so freaking pretty. What do we think? What do we think? I don't know. This is good enough. It's tough. Oh my gosh, my cousin is so gonna make fun of me. She's gonna be like, what is this cosplay? I like it. I like it. I think you can tell I'm Elphaba. Right? Right. And I'm also kind of a hoarder. And I'm not saying that in a hee hee ha ha funny way. I'm saying that in a it's kind of a problem way, but it's a lot better than it used to be, so it's okay way. And so I can never get rid of things, and getting rid of things gives me anxiety. So sometimes that's really bad because then I have too many things that I don't need, but then sometimes it's good because now, 3 years after I bought this, I'm gonna use it. I don't know how to store it because this is not gonna fit back in here. It. It's a lot longer. Well, not a lot, but what if I braid it? I just have one green and black braid. Do I not have a hair tie in here? Why don't I have a hair tie? Oh well, I'll improvise. This is cute. Just pretend this is a hair tie, but braiding it, I feel like it blends in a lot better. That's really cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. Hold on. Maybe everyone isn't gonna think it's cute, but I think it's cute. So I wanted a headband where it was just a metal hat, a metal black hat instead of an actual hat, because I thought that would be cute, but I couldn't find one, so I just got this one instead because it was the cheapest. Oh, you cannot see the green braid at all. Like, I don't know, I just feel like my hair looks better down, but yeah, no, I don't want to get a bigger hat because I felt like I would get more use out of this one, and if I had a bigger hat, you could, because I'm short, it would block everyone's view of my face, so then people couldn't see the green makeup, and then it would block my view of other stuff, and it would fall off my head.